Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of The Small Guy on Main Street. I'm your host, Jairo Para. Hope you all doing great. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, just know that you're going to have the best day today, regardless of what happens, regardless of what is happening. Now, nothing could be worse than this Los Angeles traffic. So if you're in traffic anywhere outside Los Angeles, then you're pretty much good, right? So, with that being said, you're gonna have a fantastic, fabulous day. Know that, cherish that, right, and accept it for sure. You know. So, in today's episode, we will be discussing grand openings. What are they? Who are they for? What are they about? Who benefits? Who doesn't benefit? Um, let's see how far we can get with this. I mean, there's so much that can be covered here. Really, there is, but I can only give you so much at this moment. I really can. I am fully booked with time this week. Oh man, it's crazy. It's been really crazy. I gotta work on a lot of stuff, but that's not your problem. It's my problem. I gotta get to it. So believe me that I'm gonna make this as insightful as I can make it within a good time frame, and I hope you pick up good information, right? So, grand openings, right? Who are they for? Who are they not for? Um, Grand openings can be a great thing, right? It's a celebration of your business, a milestone, right? Or the beginning of a journey. Um, can we say it's like, celebrating a child's birth, or celebrating a new car, or celebrating a new job, something similar, right? It's a change in environment that you are in to another, right? That you are going to be going into. I know a business and a baby don't compare, and I'm not making that comparison, right? Because a baby is more stressful. But it is a celebration. If, by all means, if you have the funds to make it happen, then make it happen, right? As lavish or as humble and small as you want to make it. But that's your choice, right? I think for the most part, people will, bring positive vibes, and people will give you, good feedback, and will be excited for you, right? And this is a good thing, and you're kind of expressing it to your community, to your your close friends, and hopefully to the world that, you are opening a small business, right? And if that happens and you're in LA, then hit me up. I will be there. Um, but if you don't hit me up, that's okay, I'll probably just get there because you probably posted it. So I'll probably just be there anyways. So, um, I gone to some, grand openings. You get food, get some drinks for the people, um, um, snacks, appetizers, and you do some raffles, some games, right? Have people entertained and involved, right? That's always a good thing. But now I just went to one, right, this past weekend, June 2nd, on a Sunday, and it was here in Downey, Colores Department, right? Kollores Department, and let me tell you, they did it big, right? They did it big, and that's their preference, and that's what they wanted to do it, and they got backing, and they got sponsors, and they planned it out, right? This was, man, it could have been a quinceañera, truly. Now, the amount of people that were there, it could have been 100 people, right? Pretty small, indoor, outdoor. It's a barbershop. So they did, inside. They had some, people, some barbers cutting up other people, and they had music, live music outside, live performances by A&J Studio. I have had them here on the podcast, and it was it was great. Right? For some, they would say it's overwhelming. Right? It's a lot to do. Right? You're literally planning a whole party and event. So it's a lot, but of course, if that's what you want to do, and that's what you're capable of doing, then by all means, then do it, right? So, if not, then keep it simple. Friends, families, maybe 20, tops. It's still somewhat stressful, right? But if that's what you could do better for yourself and what you got, then do it, right? Um, but yeah, this one was epic, right? This one was up there, and they had a '62 Impala, beautiful, beautiful thing, right? And this was them, right? So um, I got to meet people. I got to follow people. I got to talk to new people, right? And quite frankly, it was short. There's a lot of things happening there. A lot of excitement. So people are always like jumping from here to there. So overall, it was good, right? It was good, but I was there for content. I was there as the small guy, not as the individual Para. So I was there for content. I was jumping around, taking pics, as you could tell. I'm putting some, um, and right, I was just there to celebrate with them, right, so to speak. There was that I know of two other content creators, right? And there was other people with good cameras as well. I met a good friend from high school. Haven't seen him in many years, truly, and I was shocked. But then, as we continue talking, he is the cousin of the owner. So then I wasn't. So I was like, oh, well, it makes sense. You'll be here, right? But I forgot they were relatives. So Edward, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for those pointers, right? So he is a professional videographer, and he studied this, and I was picking his brain, right? And we're talking. I spent a lot of time talking to him and getting ideas. All right, so he had a great camera, and I he allowed me to take some photos in his, which was good, right? I got to test out another equipment, another camera. But like I said, there were two other content creators that I knew for sure, and they were all over the place, somewhat like me, right? And you just gotta work with them, right, so to speak. I know one had a big rack. Yeah, big rack. So he was recording with that, right? And there was with my camera, but I did the mistake of taking a backpack in the crowded events. Yeah, I regret it for sure. I should have known better, but now I do, right? And then the other one just had a camera, right? So for sure they know what they're doing. They know how to navigate and move around, and what they will be using, right? What they really need. So yeah, we were kind of like working, cooperating, together. If he was here, I was there. When I saw him move, then I'll go and stuff like that. And I think we're pretty respectful of each other. We are trying to, get content. So like I said, he had many people right there, shooting with gimbals on the iPhone and all that, right? So it was a big event. There was vendors there. There was food, there was drinks, and the vibe was good. The vibe was good, right? Think about it this way, right? Maybe you don't want to. Dang, you son of a bitch. I wasn't recording. Maybe you don't want to go all out. But what about some media coverage, right? Like I said, you invite me, and then I'll go and do some coverage, right? Um, it's always good to promote yourself, right? I mean, I know I talk to other people, or many people for that point, and they all say, content, content, content. So is it good or is it bad, right? That you got some media coverage? Well, I guess if it's entertaining enough, would it be great? Or anything simple? I mean, I think a good videographer or photographer can make something great out of something bland, right? Something neutral, something not so lively, right? But it's going to be a work, right? And that's where experience comes in. Of how do they make it? How do they play with it? How do they create such story? You know, so it could work out as something great, right? So think about that, right? Of course, in your pockets, right? How much money you have, who's backing you, or what can you do about it? And in that sense, I know starting a business, you have a lot of upstart expenses, but usually people do the grand opening a few months in or a year later. But of course, do it when you possibly can, and it doesn't put you in debt or it doesn't set you back, right? The party was, yeah, the grand opening party was great. It went into maybe 10, 11 p.m., but I had to jump out early, right? I had to get stuff ready and continue working. But I think I got a good amount of content. Um, let me know, right? Let me know if there's something you like to cover, right? Something you want me to go more deep into. Um, one topics that I might have discussed here. But just know that if you're planning a grand opening, I mean, do what you can, right? Of course, by all means, you're more than likely gonna post it on social medias. Um, just, I guess, plan accordingly and seek help because usually they are a big deal, and you don't want things to go south. You never know who might be there, right? So think about it, plan it, go forward with it, and celebrate, right? Celebrate the achievement that you started the business and you're now in a new journey and going to be gaining a lot of experience and knowledge, right? So do it, right? But other than that, just know that nobody loves you. I love you. You guys take care. Continue hustling. Hit me up. I would get back to you as soon as possible and be ready because I'm doing interviews now and back at it again, and they will be coming up soon, right? So be ready, all right? But until then, peace out. Don't forget to share, like, comment, follow, and just know that the small guy is for the people, right? So hope y'all take care.